All right, here we are again in my series on Galatians 5 and 22, the fruit of the Spirit. And today, the fruit of the Spirit is kindness. What is kindness? Kindness is, showing sympathy or understanding. The fruit of the Spirit inside you when you can, sympathize with what somebody's going through, being sensitive to, maybe a need or a situation. That is what the fruit of the Spirit is, showing that sympathy. And, Jesus, obviously, as I've been saying, is the embodiment of each one of these attributes. And the fruit of the Spirit of kindness, you really see Jesus' encounter with the adulterous woman. The Pharisees were looking to trap Jesus in his theology. They were looking to accuse him. And so they brought a woman who had been caught in the act of adultery, caught in the middle of it, and they brought her to Jesus, and they said, well, the law of Moses says that we should stone her. We should throw stones at her until she dies. And, Jesus stoops down the ground. He writes something in the sand, and some people leave, and he says, let you who is without sin cast the first stone. And then he stoops down and he writes a little more, and then the rest of them leave. One by one, their accusers chose to drop their stones and walk away. And he says, woman, where are your accusers? He says, they've left. He says, neither do I condemn you. Go and leave your life of sin. You see, Jesus was understanding that, this woman was set up, that sin has a way of just creeping in on us, and it becomes something we get stuck in. It becomes habitual. And Jesus, taking on human flesh came because he had to experience the things that we experience. He was sinless, and yet he saw the drawing and pulling and all the ways in which we fall short of God's commands. And so he was sympathetic and understanding. Be understanding of those around you. Be compassionate for people that are there. Have grace for them in situations where maybe they're not living up to their potential, but you can be there to extend grace and understanding. The fruit of the Spirit is kindness. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again.